everyone. Good evening and welcome to the 2024-2025 Gwinnett Youth Commission graduation. Before I start with all the pomps and circumstances, let's go ahead and appreciate the parents, the teachers, the guardians, the friends who came to support us. Youth commissioners, stand up, turn around, give them a round of applause. Without your support, this program would not be what it is today. I hope everyone is as excited as I am to see my babies graduate. I am Dee Getty, your Civic Engagement Manager, as well as the Gwinnett Youth Commission Lead Advisor, and it's my pleasure to welcome you all here today. I would first like to recognize our Deputy Director, who is in the house, Mr. Jason. Please raise your hand. Thank you so much for attending. I would also like to recognize any Gwinnett County Administrative Office, county elected officials who have been an amazing support to this program. I just can't even imagine how we'd be able to do this without you. Finally, I would love to recognize our Department of Community Services, which I call home, and they're the ones who actually put this program on. So let's give them a round of applause as well. I'm gonna try my best not to cry. I'm also gonna try not to dance, but I can't make any promises. I'm so proud of the work that I do for Gwinnett County, but the work I do for our youth is what I really pour myself into. I care a lot about this community, and being able to build up the next generation of leaders is truly an honor. As I look out of all of you, I can't help but smile. Y'all look so nice. Each one of you has brought something unique and special to the table. From the moment we've met at the beginning of the year, you've all grown and filled my heart in so many ways, from teaching me what twin means, to Riz, to tell me I can't dance, to doing a TikTok on the Capitol building stairs. This cohort is gonna definitely be the first of many. You're the first to establish a Youth Board of Commissioners. Where are you guys at? Youth Board of Commissioners? Yay. You're the first to speak at every public hearing that Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners has had in a year. You're the first to host a service project that impacted more than 500 lives around the county. So as you wrap up your year of service, know that your cohort will forever be known as the cohort of change, the first of many and the best. Honestly, I think you guys are the best. Now, please turn your attention to the screen for remarks from Chairwoman Hendrickson.
Good evening, GYC graduates. I am so honored to be with you today, even from a distance. While today is your GYC graduation, it's also your launch pad. You've completed an incredible year with the Gwinnett Youth Commission, diving deep into the complexities of our local government. You didn't passively observe, you actively engaged, questioned, and learned. You got the chance to explore Gwinnett's infrastructure, public safety systems, and our judicial process. And you've built a strong foundation and gained a powerful understanding of how change happens. Now, as you leave this program, I want you to remember this. You are graduating into a world that desperately needs your leadership. You now have the power to take your understanding of civic engagement and turn it into real, impactful solutions. Yours is the generation that will help shape policies that will protect our planet and build resilient communities. You are more than just future leaders of Gwinnett. You're future leaders of our world. Your dedication and passion are exactly what we need. I'm incredibly proud of you, and I eagerly anticipate the incredible impact you will make. Congratulations to our 2024-2025 Gwinnett Youth Commission graduates.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chairwoman Nicole Love Hendrickson. We are now going to hear from two of our amazing graduates. First, we have Mr. Sam Brennan. Please come up.
Thank you, Ms. Thank you, Ms. Steve, for introducing me. Hello, Gwinnett Youth Commissioners, Board of Commissioners, Madam Chairwoman Nicole Love Hendrickson, friends, and family. It is an honor to be speaking tonight in front of all of these amazing future leaders. I'm Samuel Redlin, a sophomore in District 3 at Central Gwinnett School of the Arts located in Cluster 4. I'm also the Public Relations Chair on the GYC Youth Board of Commissioners. Can you believe that the last time I spoke like this was at our induction ceremony, where I said that we had been in the program for 8 weeks? That was 8 months ago. It has been such an amazing opportunity to share the countless unforgettable moments with my peers, learning and discovering why and how Gwinnett County thrives. The trips we've taken have taught me more than I could ever put into words. But the word I want you to take away tonight is identity. As I've learned through this program, our power comes from knowing who we are. GYC has not only taught us how we can engage in our county, but also how the county is a part of us. How every day the county allows us to grow and learn and embrace change. My fellow cohort members, could you look at a photo of yourself from a year ago and say that that is the same person as the one sitting here right now? Probably not. I would say that the only thing I share with my 14-year-old squeaky voice self is a name. But we should be proud of that growth. I want to thank the facilitators of our outstanding accomplishments, Miss D and Miss Jokey. You guys have helped some of the most talented minds in Gwinnett. You've created such a beautiful, interwoven community of young minds. Can we give a round of applause to them? One of our first icebreakers that we did in GYC was a name game. One person would take a piece of string and say their name and then continue the thread to the next person. Then the next person would say the first person's name and then their own, and then hand it to the next person. This continued for 30 people. Now, this is a great way to get to know everybody's name, but it also showed me how vital it was that we were connected. By holding the string, you can feel how each person literally lifts our community. If you forget one person, then the whole order is ruined. Our names represent our identity. And even if one person is unaccounted for or forgotten, you've essentially cut the string. Gwinnett thrives because we don't forget anyone. We take everyone's potential and push them to their greatest, because by connecting ourselves to others, we grow as individuals as well. And sometimes it's difficult to make connections. I remember the first meeting of GYC. I was nervous, shaking, and fidgety. I had no clue how I even got in. I knew no one in that room and was terrified it would stay like that until graduation. But Gwinnett and GYC have shown me time and time again that if nothing else, someone will lend a hand. Someone will ask how you're doing. Someone will ask your name. Now, 8 months later, I don't think I could forget any of your names. Every single one of you has helped in another person's journey and paved your own as well. Tonight, we honor the accomplishments we have made as Gwinnett Youth Commissioners, but also we honor the journey that took to get us where we are today. I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your night, and if nobody else tells you today, I'm happy I know your name. Thank you.
That was a wonderful speech, Sam. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ayamfeolua Anjorin, and I'm so honored to be standing before you today as a proud and grateful graduate of this year's Gwinnett Youth Commission cohort. When I first joined this program, I didn't know exactly what I was stepping into, but I knew that I wanted to grow. I found GYC while scrolling through the Ready Set Gwinnett websites, not sure what to expect. And looking back, I'm so glad that I took that step. Nelson Mandela once said that courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to persist through it. And that quote captures my GYC experience perfectly. I didn't come into this program fearless. I came in nervous, unsure, and unprepared. But this program gave me space to grow into the kind of leader that speaks up, that steps forward, and that isn't afraid to reach out. We had some truly eye-opening experiences. We learned about the rich history of the Gwinnett County. We toured various departments over the summer. Shout out to the fire department. And we also visited the Georgia State Capitol, a day that became a core memory for me because it reminded me how close we are to the systems that shape us and how important it is to understand them. And of course, we also had fun too. We laughed through icebreakers, we raced for cups, we listened to trivia from Mrs. D on the bus, and we even made TikToks together. We asked questions, we grew more confident, and slowly turned from strangers into a real community. Through it all, I've learned that real change starts with a simple step, and that is just speaking up. This program pulled me out of my shell. It gave me the confidence to ask questions, to engage with people and engage with ideas, and to use my voice in spaces where I once felt small. I'm leaving GYC not only with new friends and great memories, but with 3 big lessons that I've summed up into 3 acronyms, DES. D, do it afraid. I mean, I'm standing here right now. Even if your voice shakes, even if you're unsure, be bold anyway, because courage doesn't mean that your fear disappears. It only means that you persist through it. E, engage. Step in, speak up. Whether it's volunteering, whether it's reaching out to someone, whether it's joining a conversation, engagement is how we build strong communities. And S, support. Look out for others. Be the person who reaches out. Be the support system you wish you had. Because when we lift others, we rise too. So again, D, do it afraid. E, engage. And S, support. These aren't just lessons from a summer program, but they are principles that I'll be carrying into the rest of my life. When I face new challenges, I'll remember to do it afraid. When I enter new spaces, I'll remember to engage with purpose. And wherever I go, I'll remember the power of support. Because GYC has taught me that leadership is not about standing out, but about reaching out. To our amazing advisors, thank you for pouring into us. Thank you for consistently showing up for us, and yes, for all those delicious meals. To Gwinnett County, thank you for investing in your youth and pouring into us. And to my fellow youth commissioners, it's been a journey. Let's not let this be the end of our civic story. Let us keep reaching out, let us keep growing, and let us keep leading. Thank you all and have a wonderful night.
Please turn to the screen.
I didn't know that heartbreak made an echo. You've been the hardest love to let go. Just as soon as I start to forget you, something reminds me of the moment I met you. Heartbreak echo. I wonder where you are tonight. I haven't felt this low in a while. I guess it's just a sign of the times. No, I'm not flying, but I'm falling in style. You are the reason I can sleep, because you're on my mind. The reason I can eat.
We are GYC. We are GYC.
We are GYC. We are GYC.
We are GYC!
I told you I was not gonna cry, but Sam made this video and now I can't keep it together. Thank you both so much for sharing your experiences and the things that you've learned, and for also just pouring back into us how much we pour into you all. Now we've come to the most exciting part of the night. It is the awards and accomplishments. What we have a tradition in GYC is when we have the students, whenever they're talking to someone new or someone new comes in, we say, hi, X, Y, and Z, and they have to repeat the name back. Well, now, you guys are the ones who are leading the charge for the next generation. So what I would like for you all to do, as you stand up and come up here, you will stand in front of this microphone and you will say your name, because your name holds so much power in leadership. You will announce your name, and you will make sure that everyone in this room never forgets who you are. Here we go.
My name is Ayonfeolua Anjorin.
You guys can clap too. It's really good.
My name is Elizabeth Asimwa.
I'm Samuel Bredland.
I am Mary Margaret Cooper.
My name is Tisha Deju.
Hi, my name is Aisha Dunnigan.
Hi, my name is Amaya Fisher.
Hi, my name is Chelsea Gale.
Hi, my name is Sherman.
Hi, my name is Josiah Longmady.
Hi, my name is Tori Janae Love.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Magnon.
Hi, I'm Brandon McCall.
Hi, my name is Anesi Wanjabala.
Hi, my name is Kevin Ngol.
Hi, my name is Charvi Patel.
Hi, my name is Umar Shuaib.
Hi, my name is Ronald Skeet.
Hi, my name is Shilipto Shohardo.
Hi, my name is Hannah Trung.
I'll bring it to you.
Hi, my name is Ramin Sarkar.
Hi, my name is Jacob Bucoli.
Hi, my name is Ethan David Iscario.
Hi, my name is Daniel.
Hi, my name is Taylor Yuan.
Let's give all of our graduates a round of applause. We will now be recognizing our 2024-2025 Youth Advisors. Our Youth Advisors are an integral part of our organization and our program. We have them come back year after year if they want to. When I'm there, they normally do. And they come back and they participate in all the same activities, however, they're guiding all of the next generations of the youth commissioners. So I would like for our youth commissioners to come up. We would love to recognize you as well. She said, should I say my name? Your name holds power, girl. You say in every room you walk into. Here you go.
Hi, I'm Shruti Garamella.
Hello, I'm Lauren O'Connor.
Hi, I'm Tammy Lade and Naughty Pet.
Hi, I'm Thaden Rumball.
Hi, I'm Sierra Walker.
Now, as a member of our Gwinnett Youth Commission, students have the opportunity to work on projects that directly impact their community, and our Youth Board of Commissioners are one of those unique group of students. They were voted on by their peers. We had a crazy campaign. Someone brought cookies, we had buttons. Mary Margaret brought buttons, yes, and she brought cookies. Yes, she did, yes, and they were really good, they were. And we also had videos, TikToks, everything was gone, placed up, and we were able to vote on it. It was amazing. So I would love to also recognize these 4 individuals who serve on our Youth Board of Commissioners. You don't have to come up here and say your name again, but you can come up here and grab your award and get praise. Youth Board of Commissioners, come on, Chelsea Gale. You look so snazzy. This year, we were blessed to have 4 amazing committees that led the entire cohort through service projects, volunteerism, and more. One committee went above and beyond this year, from organizing videos to writing speeches that they presented to the Board of Commissioners, as well as attending various town halls with Commissioner Jasper Watkins and Commissioner Matthew Holcamp. That committee is the Public Relations Committee. Please come up and accept this award.
Where's my team? Get up here. I couldn't have done it without y'all.
Did you just jump over that?
I didn't use a step.
Awesome, and for our next award, it goes to a young woman who I've had the pleasure of knowing for a few years now. She has one of the most helpful hearts I've ever, see, y'all made me cry. She's a beautiful soul, you guys, and if you don't know who I'm talking about, I'm not gonna say her name yet, but it's already on the screen. But she came in and she took over immediately, and she was such a great help, and she talks my ear off, but I love her to death. From text messages to telling me I need to stop dancing in class, our Youth Advisor of the Year is Sierra Walker. Our next award is for Committee Chair of the Year. Like I stated earlier, we have various committees, and all of them serve a purpose for our community. This next young lady came in. She did not want to take a headshot. Excuse me, she didn't take a headshot because she had a better one than our little cameras can even provide for anybody. She also is just overall an incredible person as well. Our Committee Chair of the Year is Ms. Mary Margaret Eleanor Cooper. The Volunteer of the Year award goes to a young man who has recently started calling me his twin. I don't know where that came from. I think it's a song. I'm trying to find the lyrics right now. But twin, come on up here and get your award. See, we twins. And finally, we have the last award, which is the GYCer of the Year award. This award recognizes one youth commissioner who has provided outstanding service in the community and represents the Gwinnett standard every single day. They constantly check up on what the next event is. They are always at every volunteer opportunity, and they also keep me together when I am going crazy on buses with trivia. Your 2024-2025 Gwinnett Youth Commissioner of the Year is Ethan. Don't cry. Oh, Lord. I am so proud of every single one of you. Thank you so much, parents and guardians, family and friends, for entrusting your beautiful souls with me. I've grown to love them and know them. They have my cell phone number. Why? I don't know. I did that on accident. I thought about it afterwards. But congratulations to all of our youth commissioners. And I want to thank everyone from our department directors to our division directors, employees, and everyone in between who has helped place in a phenomenal program. We thank you all, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the party. Have a great night, and I'm here for pictures. Thank you, guys.